It is Saturday. It is Saturday. I don't know. I'm so jazzed up. I've been listening to music all morning. I told myself that I'm going to start my day without social media, without YouTube. And I started this morning. It was kind of I woke up this morning and I was like, nope, not doing it today. So I'm extra jazzed. I do have YouTube on now. There's a channel called Live Dateline 24/7, and they just play episodes of Dateline all day. And I think they, like, halfway through the day, they repeat the ones they've already played. So I often have that in the background while I'm working or doing other things and whatever. But so wanted to touch base on a couple things. It's been a few days since I recorded. I kind of decided I need to take a little break and just reassess what I'm doing here and what I want to share and all that. Very excited about some videos that I want to start doing. Some things I want to do. I want to do some videos on my hospital experience, my recovery experience, things that have been really helpful, things that have not been helpful. And been going through that. And then I've been having a lot of thoughts about what I used to eat at different places and different meals I've had, and how, I'm kind of dealing with a lot of feelings of like I'm never going to be able to do that again, which is a good thing. It's not a bad thing, but it's a hard thing to accept. And also been thinking about meal planning and all this stuff. So there's so many things going on in my head and trying new things, and I don't know, just lots of things going on in my mind. And so I want to take some time to think about all those things, but I have been doing that. But today, I really wanted to just tell you, I mean, I have other things I want to tell you too, but so my husband ordered, Pizza Hut last night. Pizza Hut is still one of the ones that I love, which is really hard that he bought that, but also I can't tell them not to order things. The first few weeks, I think it's fair to say, can you please not get the things that I really love? Or if you do get things I really love, please eat them somewhere else other than where I am. I don't think that's an unreasonable expectation, just because it's such a gear shift for me, anyway, it is. But I was like, they ordered Pizza Hut, and that kind of made me sad. But also I was like, I'm not even that hungry. My stomach is still small, and I'm still in, the recovery period and soft foods and stuff. However, he did get pizza that had the sausage on it, and sausage pizza is like my absolute favorite. It's my absolute favorite. So what I did was I went over to the pizza and I asked my husband, I was like, is it okay if I take like a little piece of cheese with some sauce and then have a little bit of the sausage and just see what happens? Because I'm like, I want the flavor. I want the flavor in my mouth. And it was fine. And it was so delicious. And then I did it again a little bit later. But it's like, I'm not eating an insane amount of calories. I didn't have a whole slice of pizza. I didn't have the bread. Like, I don't know. I was just really excited about it. And my stomach seemed to be okay with that. Like, nothing happened last night. I didn't get sick. Didn't have any reaction. So I'm feeling pretty good about it. And I was just thinking about, like, okay, so in the future, like, when we have family pizza night, what are my options going to be as far as, like, I don't want it to be, like, I think there's going to be a lot of meals that are going to be separate from them. Like I'm going to have my thing. They're going to have their thing. A lot of that's going to happen at, like, breakfast and lunch. But it's like, I want to be able to participate in what we're doing and where we're eating. I don't want it to be a thing of, like, we're ordering pizza tonight and Angela's over here having bologna, or not bologna. Well, maybe bologna. But, I want to be able to be a part of it, even if it's on a small scale. So I was like, well, maybe I can figure out how, like, if we get a certain type of pizza and it's cut a certain way, like, we make sure that it's, like, pretty evenly sliced or whatever, or we ask them not to slice it and we slice it ourselves. And then I can figure out like how much the crust is as far as the portion size, and then how much oh my goodness, how much the crust is in like macros and calories and everything. And then maybe just eat the top of it, like just minus the crust, and eat the sauce, cheese, and all of the sausage. And of course it won't be perfect because we won't have exactly, the same amount of sausage on everything. However, maybe that's a way for me to participate. I don't know. So we'll see what happens with that. But I wanted to just note that I did that and I survived. You're only supposed to eat certain things. I think you're not supposed to eat spicy stuff for, whatever. And obviously the fennel in the sausage made it a little spicy, but I can still taste it. And it's like, that's like a lot of the satisfaction comes from the taste of it having in your mouth. It's like you can put it in there once and have the taste for a while, but you don't have to eat all of this. Anyway, the other thing I did try a couple days ago, or was it yesterday? I don't remember, was Morningstar vegetarian sausage. Something I really like, and it's not spicy. It doesn't taste like normal. Well, it's a version of sausage, but it's obviously meatless because it's vegetarian. But it's something I really like, and I'm kind of getting sick of some of the things I'm eating, and it's like you just want to kind of branch out a little bit. Want to start feeling a little more normal than you have. And so I got that. I also got the links. And I'll show you pictures here of the bags, and then I'll show you a picture here of the actual sausage when I cooked it and whatever. I had one sausage patty and one link, because I wanted to try the links or whatever. The links were fine. They weren't very exciting, pretty bland. But the sausage patties I really do like, and in the past, I've used them in spaghetti sauce when I've had like spaghetti meals, which is like fantastic. So I'm just gonna let you know, like, even if you're not a vegetarian, even if you're not trying to watch any specific macro, whatever, it's really good. So you just make it in the microwave, you nuke it for like 2 minutes, and then I put it in my little chopper and then mix it in with the sauce. Oh, it's so good in spaghetti sauce. Anyway, so I had sausage, the vegetarian sausage, whatever day it was, yesterday or the day before, and it was fine. It was good. I didn't have any, it was a little heavy. I could definitely tell the difference in my body as far as like if it was a heavy food compared, like, I don't know, there's somehow it tells, you can tell the difference, but very thankful that I didn't have a reaction to it, a bad reaction to it. It was just nice to have something different. I put a little cheese on top of it. Kraft cheese single. Again, not sure I'm supposed to have that, but it's soft at least, and I make sure I chew things. So anyway, so I'm testing things out, guys. I guess that's the story. That's the point of this video, at least at this point, is that I'm testing things out. I still have like, oh gosh, what am I at? So 8 or 9 days left on soft food, and I'm already at the point of just like I need to maybe branch out a little bit. Again, just making sure I'm not doing anything super spicy. I'm not doing anything that's really spicy except the sausage off of the pizza, I suppose. And making sure I chew well, listening to my body, listening to my stomach. I want to make sure that I'm like honoring what's going on. But like, I don't know, because I feel pretty good. I feel really good, and I don't want to make things linger too long, but I also don't want to ignore what my body's feeling, and my body's like, I feel like my body's telling me I'm ready for more. Yeah, so just going through the motions, but I'm also really wondering at what point I'm going to be eating more than 600 calories. I think that's one of the weirdest parts of this whole thing, is that like the most I've had is maybe 650 in calories, and it's hard to imagine eating like 1,000 calories or 1,200 calories or 1,500 calories, because I'm still at like 600 something. I'm like, I know I'll get there. I know it'll happen, but I don't know. It's a weird feeling. So it'll come. So anyway, so that's my mini check-in. I'm testing things out, guys. I'm testing things out a little bit, but I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling really positive. I definitely want to have a little more structure with my videos moving forward, as far as like having a better schedule, and I'm connecting with you guys. If you have questions, I want to answer those in videos, and in the community posts. I just, there's part of me that wishes I would have done more to prepare to like record specific things as they're happening. But I also have really been enjoying just kind of like telling you guys about what's happening, and just kind of going through what I'm going through as far as adjusting and everything. But I want to make sure I'm sharing information that's actually helpful to somebody. So, I guess in this case, you have to listen to your doctor. I am not a doctor. I'm not anybody to like, I'm not a nutritionist. I don't, I'm whatever, but I know my body signals a little bit better, and I don't feel like I'm in a place where if I test out something a little bit that it's going to be the end of the world, because my recovery's been so good. So I'm like, if the last couple of weeks had been a lot worse, if I had a lot more struggles, if I'd had to go back to the hospital for blockage or not tolerating food or something like that, then I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing. But I feel like myself. Oh my gosh, I feel so much like myself. Like, I feel like myself like a year ago. I feel like this last year I've just been kind of a slug and not really participating in anything. And like today I listened to music. I was dancing for the dog. He was irritated, but he slept through it anyway. And it was great. And I'm excited about how I'm feeling. So, trust your instincts, but also listen to your body. And, so I'm excited. So just got my DoorDash order. It's hard because I was like, I'm going to give up DoorDash, but I can't really do that because it's hard. I still can't carry things above like 10, 15 pounds, and I'm terrified of getting a hernia. So until I have my doctor's appointment on the 11th, I am not going to risk it. So I'm like, this is the time when it makes sense to use it. And then once I'm back to able to carry things, I'm going to the grocery store to actually get food, because I'll be able to carry things up. The trick is not carrying up all the things at one time. There is the leftover pizza. And I will admit that I just nibbled off one piece that had sausage on it, and I grabbed some cheese and sausage, and then I did it again, and I got a little bit more cheese, and by that time, like, it already was a piece that was missing some things that had been picked off from yesterday, and so I was like, threw it away. So crust is in the bag over there with pepperoni and whatever else. Anyway, so I'm cleaning out the fridge right now. I'm just trying to get things organized, and I want to make sure that the things that I'm having on a regular basis are in a specific spot and aren't mixed in with everybody else's food, but I also don't want to take up like a ton of space in the fridge, so I'm trying to figure that out. So I've been using these containers. We have these in our fridge. We've had them for a while. Try to separate like meat and cheese and blah, whatever in there, and these come in handy. So just got a few more staples. I got some more red pepper hummus. I got some more cheese singles. I got the 1 pound of chicken rotisserie Oscar Mayer. I ate that entire thing. I had a pound of that last week, and I think I had a pound of ham last week, which just sounds so crazy. But then again, I'm not eating that much. I meant to get 2 small Black Forest ham, but apparently I ordered 2 of the big ones, and so I have lots of ham. But I don't plan on eating, like, I want most of my... Okay, so I should say this. As I've been eating, I've been trying not to duplicate what I'm eating. Not because of, like, I don't know. I don't want to eat ham all day. I want to make sure I'm having chicken and making sure I have turkey and whatever. So it's like, whatever. Anyway, so, and then I also got, oh no, are they not the dark chocolate ones? Oh, poo. 0 sugar chocolate, not dark chocolate. I mean, still good, but poo. I probably ordered those by mistake, more than likely. I also still have oven roasted turkey in the fridge. I want to finish that off. And then I got some more of the 0 sugar Minute Maid to mix in with my lemonade. So I got that. And then I did not get eggs. I still have 3 hard-boiled eggs, pre hard-boiled eggs. I'm going to finish that in the turkey this weekend. That's my plan. And then I might have to get some more turkey. But I have like 2 cartons of eggs in there. So I'm actually going to make my own eggs. It was just easier. I'm trying to give myself grace and just like not try to do all the things. I also, I don't know if this is a good idea, and I don't know if I'll have them now. Probably have them later. But I got excited. Turkey pepperoni. That'll probably be a thing of not next week, but the week after. But I don't know. I tend to buy things that I don't eat right away. And then I also got this, and you might have comments, and you feel free to have them. I got bologna. Did you ever have bologna and cheese sandwiches? Just bologna and a cheese single. I know, highly processed, whatever, but I'm not going to feel super bad about it. And it's probably weird, but I think of bologna as a treat in a way. I don't know. But I don't know if I'll be eating that either right now. I'm not going to stress about that at the moment. So, and then I still have this double pack. Apparently I ordered a double pack of Laughing Cow cheese. So, and I still have mozzarella sticks that I haven't opened. So I've got things to have. Oh, the other thing I got. So I really wanted to do, sorry, horrible shot. I really wanted to introduce myself to spaghetti sauce and sauce in kind of a way of like testing things out. So I actually already have three jars of spaghetti sauce, and I got another one. I got the ragu one, no sugar added. So I have ragu, I have Prego, I have organic Simple Truth, and then I think I have the Kroger brand. And I really want to try to see which one, or maybe 2 of them, that I really like, so that I can kind of have options and have an idea. So I'm probably going to do that on camera at some point. So excited about that. Very bummed about this non-dark chocolate Jell-O pudding. I've been having dark chocolate pudding and like 2 or 3 tablespoons of peanut butter at night for dessert. So good. And not together, but like eat one and then eat the other one. So good. Anyway, so hopefully my husband eats that last piece of pizza, but it has pepperoni on it only, so I will not be tempted to eat it. Even though I got turkey pepperoni, I'm not a fan of pepperoni pizza. So yeah, so that's kind of where we're at. Just slowly finding my footing again, and also having the realization that I'm basically eating five meals a day at this point. I haven't been doing like 1 ounce necessarily. And I had the realization that I'm basically setting the base for what my future meals are going to be. Like I'm having a meat and a thing and a thing and a thing. And then as I'm adding more food, as my calories increase, I'm going to be adding to that protein, those protein pockets of time. Does that make sense? Anyway, so I better finish putting my groceries away and decide what I'm going to be eating, because I have to eat in like, I don't know, a few minutes. And I'm actually hungry. I'm just going to say that. Sometimes I eat when I'm not hungry, but I'm like, if I don't eat, and then at the end of the day, I'm really hungry, I'm screwed. So, all right, here we go. Hi guys, thanks so much for watching this video. I appreciate it so much. I would love to hear from you. Please comment below, like, comment, share, do all the YouTube-y things. Supports the channel, and I really appreciate that. And I hope you have an awesome day. Bye.